Amazon sellers, beware. We've just been told that Amazon is cracking down on sellers who are abusing the Amazon Vine review program, manipulating it, and I'll tell you all about it. Now, if you're one of the sellers who's been doing this, everybody's been talking about it. I've heard about it for the last year or so as one of the great new ways to get reviews. Well, if you're doing this, you're violating Amazon's rules. They're cracking down. You want to pay attention to this video before you get yourself into a lot of trouble. All right, first, real quickly, let's just talk about Amazon Vine. Amazon Vine is a program where you as a seller are allowed to make your product up to 30 units available for free to Amazon Vine reviewers. Amazon's gone out and they've curated a whole bunch of people that they feel like that they can trust to give good quality reviews. And when I say good, it doesn't necessarily mean 5 stars. It just means honest quality reviews. Now, I made a video here on this channel about the Amazon Vine program, and I'll kind of point to it up here in the corner. We'll show a copy of that video. You can click and go over there later after this video and learn all about the details of how Amazon Vine works. That video really has become one of the most popular videos on this channel, especially because of the comments on the video. I made the video specifically to help sellers, but the actual Amazon Vine reviewers found this and have left a plethora of information about how Vine actually works from the reviewer perspective. You'll definitely want to check that out, okay? But basically, the way this works, without getting into all those details that you can watch in the other video that I mentioned, is when you make your product available, specifically if your product has variations, if you have a parent with child variations. Now that's Amazon speak for you have a product with multiple variations, such as colors. Let's say, for example, a golf shirt, all right? So you have a golf shirt that has a black one and a red one and a blue one and a green one. And so you have one parent golf shirt, but then you have child, ASINs, child skew by color, blue, red, green, and so forth, all right? Now, when you do a Vine offer and you say, hey, this is a new product, I need to get some reviews. And when you list that at the parent level, you're allowed to give up to 30 units at the parent level. That doesn't mean 30 of the red, 30 of the blue, 30 of the green. It just means 30 of the golf shirt, all right? When Vine reviewers see this offer, they go to the parent and they pick which one they want. Now you can kind of control that in the back end, but basically they can pick that and then they leave the reviews. When Amazon displays product reviews, they aggregate them at the parent level. So if the blue shirt got 2 reviews and the green shirt got 4 reviews, when you actually look at the golf shirt product page, it's gonna say a total of 6 reviews. It takes a little digging to figure out the number of reviews at the individual child level, at the variation level, in this case, at the color level. Well, here's the trick, okay? This is the trick people have been using. Again, I've been hearing about this in my community for over a year, all right? So people are like, yeah, but I give away 30 of my shirts. Only about 20 to 25 of the Vine people that took it actually left a review. So I'm only get 25 reviews, and that's not enough. So what they're doing is they're launching a green polo and putting it in Vine and getting 30 reviews for the green. And then they're launching a blue one, and then they're launching a gray one and a red one. And they're doing it separately for each color. So each color has its own product page. Well, that's terrible for SEO. It's terrible for conversion, but the brand owners know this. It's early. They're doing this early to capture reviews. They're being patient. They're giving it a month, 5-6 weeks for all the reviews to come in. And then they merge all those colors together underneath one parent so that now you have the golf shirt with the color variations. And since originally each one of those colors was its own individual product, not grouped by color, all of those separate reviews aggregate. So instead of getting 30 Vine reviews for the entire golf shirt, you got 30 per color. And then let's say you had 5 colors and they all had 30 reviews. When you merge them together, you know, now all of a sudden you have a whole lot more reviews. Well, that's called merging Vine reviews. And people were doing it, and that's the way they were getting tons of reviews. Well, Amazon said no more. Here's the exact wording that Amazon gives us here. We're providing clarification on key Amazon Vine policies about review aggregation and review limits. So they go on and tell us what we already know. We aggregate reviews at the parent ASIN level, not the variation level. We recommend that you enroll all related product variations together and plan your ASIN merger strategically and consider review limits. Basically, they're saying, look, don't try to cheat. And if you got a golf shirt with 5 colors, don't build 5 totally separate golf shirt pages and get reviews and then try to merge them all together as one golf shirt with 5 different colors and aggregate all those reviews, all right? Because basically in the top tier is where you can do 11 to 30 units to retain up to 30. What I've circled in red is the game changer. When you merge 2 or more separate ASINs under a new parent, only the maximum number of reviews for your highest enrollment tier will be retained. For example, if you merge 2 products that are both enrolled in the top tier, each of them with 30, you're not gonna wind up with 60 anymore. You're only gonna wind up with 30. And it says Amazon will retain what they consider to be the 30 highest quality reviews. Now, I don't know how they determined that, but I certainly don't want to put that into Amazon's hands. I haven't heard of anyone being suspended yet. I haven't heard of product detail pages being removed yet, but what I have seen and heard is people waking up where they had 200 reviews and now they only have 30 reviews, okay? This is cheating the system. It doesn't work. It worked okay. Everyone knew it was cheating the system. It was only a matter of time before Amazon caught on to this. So guess what? Don't do it. Just do it the right way. I recently made another video about ways for you to get Amazon reviews really fast, doing it the right way. So after this, I'd love for you to go watch that video about how to get reviews fast. It'll show you how to do it effectively, efficiently, and best of all, within Amazon's terms of service so you don't get your reviews taken away. Hey, I really appreciate you watching. Love for you to hit that subscribe button. If we can help in any way, see the link, the first link in the product description. Click over to ecomcatalyst.com, request a consult. We'll be here to help you all that we can. Thanks for watching.